twisting hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast, it devours the weak. Steel and fire, the language I speak. Dust in my lungs, wind in my face. Speed's my temple, this road's my grace. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Ain't no cage that can hold me down. No leash, no chains, no goddamn crap.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
You're looking live at the virtual Talladega
Hang on, we're not going green.
Superspeedway. Talladega is the site of tonight's event for the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series, and we are ready to roll with tonight's event. You got to love Talladega. I love Talladega. Super Speedway racing at its finest, and we are set to go for the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series, round number 6 in season 6, and let's get it started. I'm Wesley Outland, Jacob Reeves alongside the Redneck announcer, Dean Hopton on production, and hey, Jacob, it's Talladega, man. You got to love Talladega. I know I do. I know you do.
Yeah, I mean, Wesley, I absolutely love this place. I've talked about it before, buddy. This is, honestly, a second home to me, if you will. And what else can you say? It's Talladega, baby.
It's Talladega. We'll give you all the details and everything for the Blanchards towing 250. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup. Matthew Dola, Cole Larson will make up the front row. Chad Ross, Buzzy Mongold, row 2. Kerry Tribune and Stephen Thomas on row number 3. Phil Pappas, James Kaufman, row 4. The Hillbilly, Steve Barnett and Peyton Johnson making up the row 5 top 10. And you've got Luke Smith Kermit with Colton Hogan in the 5. He'll make up row 6.
Absolutely, and then right there behind him, you got George Jewell. How about that for George Jewell, 36? One of those drivers, obviously, over there with Goat Locker, rolling off a P13 here tonight with John Peterson, rolling off for P14 here tonight. VP himself, Cody Knight in the house, rolling off for P15 with Mark Morton, rolling off from P16 here this evening. Raul Meza and Lucas Lyons making up row number 9 with Shane Scott and Justin White, rounded out the top 20 with the Holiday. Mr. Restrictor Plate, Brian Chew in the house. In 21st, Adam Newton, 22nd, Ron Delavu, 23rd, and Matt Cherry rounding up the top 24.
Keeping on the lineup, let's move into the next positions. It will, of course, find the drivers of Joshua Suss and Taylor Peacock, row 13. J.D. Larson, Timothy Hammond, row 14. Craig Schroeder, Tyler Goodwin, your top 30. Brady LaBeouf, a former champion, along with defending series champion Jonathan Cofield at row 16. There you see the weather information on your bottom right. 106 degrees Fahrenheit, 41 Celsius. Wind northeast at 11, 18 kilometers. Clear conditions. Move on to the other drivers, including driver Dan Hagan, Roger Diebold. And there's the rest of the field, including Joey Stiers, Nate Maurer. Top 30. Moving on to the rest of the pack. Andrew Harris, Jeffrey Johnson, Shane Trotter, Aaron Van Rattle, Robert Richards, the all-time starter of NASRA, along with Jason Morales. 42 trucks ready to go here in just a moment at Talladega. There you go. Another great field, Jacob.
Well, but it's always an awesome field. Obviously, when we come to Talladega, Wesley, they always come out big old numbers. You see your race details, 20, 50, and 100, obviously to make up 250 miles for the Blanchards towing 254 sets of tires. They ain't gonna need them tires. Everybody knows it. No, everybody knows it. Nobody cares about tires here. It's always about gas, and it's always about not getting caught up in the big one. Do not get wrecked. Do not put yourself in a bad situation. Do not flip over the fence. Finish the race. Be there at the end and walk away with a win here at Talladega.
I think the patience is key, right? You put yourself in a spot where you know you're going to be able to do well, where you can, and don't do anything aggressively to take yourself out. Talladega, 2.66 miles. And we are ready to bring it to you here on this October Monday night.
Green's out, green flag, green flag.
Here they come into the tri-oval. The United Reynolds restart zone sees the field come into the line. Green flag in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a virtual race. Jacob Reeves, this is Talladega. We're already wrecking on the start. Caution's out.
Damn, Wesley, I mean, you sounded so pumped right there at the start of that thing, and then all of a sudden we ain't even making the turn one, and we already got a wreck. And look like that is J.D. Larson. Yes, J.D. Larson in the 98 ends up going around. See what happens. I mean, maybe there was a stack up where he was at. Maybe there wasn't. See Larson where he's at down on the bottom. Hell yeah, what a stack up. Good Lord, have mercy. Stack up. It happened maybe about at least 4 rows ahead of him. You see Brady LaBeouf, the 24, he ends up sliding, getting sideways. Multiple trucks getting involved before we even got to turn one.
Yeah, watch the replay. Larson's truck right there, and it stacked the inside lane up. Nowhere to go for these trucks in front of them. And then Craig Schroeder into the 98 of Larson, sends them around. I think we got a trading paints issue. Do we, guys? Do we got a trading paints problem?
Yeah, we got an issue. It wasn't even turned on. Golly. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. So we got to go to a break, everybody. Stay with us. We got to do some things behind the scenes. As you see, that is not what Brady LaBeouf's truck looks like in real life. We are taking we're stepping away. Talladega. We're just getting started. We're off the rafters. We're back in a moment, everybody. Stay with us. We're back.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
I think we're back live. I think we're live. We are live. Caution out after a accident on the Speedway. Welcome back to our coverage of the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. Jacob Reeves. I'm Wesley Outland. Here's a look at the point standings coming into tonight's race. Look at all the freshly new graphics. I love it.
Man, I'm telling you, boy, I mean, everybody behind the scenes has got the graphics lined up 9 ways to Sunday here with the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Honestly, Wesley, I mean, all our job is just to talk and annoy the hell out of everybody that listens to us here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. But that's beside the point. I mean, awesome graphics, looks beautiful. You see the guys in yellow, they are in, they are good to go. Obviously, there you see it. So, I mean, Stephen Thomas, he's locked in, as well as Adam Newton. Kerry Trabue, obviously, from Lime Rock. I mean, with that dominating performance last week, obviously, he's locked in as well. And so, yeah, awesome stuff, awesome stuff. Oh, we got page 2. Oh,
and by the way, Adam Newton's with 2 wins. And there's also playoff points. There's drivers that have won playoff points. There you see it.
Yeah, I mean, well, and I see some names. I see some names on this list right here that, you know, we see names up here that we're not used to seeing right here, you know, up here in this area, like Buzzy Mongold being one of them. And, you know, nothing to take away from any of them, but, you know, Buzzy Mongold, Jeffrey Johnson Jr., some of these drivers that we're seeing up here, some of them in new rides, you know, obviously with Jeffrey Johnson with Bandits Motorsports. So, I mean, and even Nakapa, Joshua Suss right there smack dab in the middle of it as well. So, I mean, it's still early, but some of these names that we're seeing up here, Shane Scott being one, some of these names that we see up here at the front, these guys, watch out for them. They can stay right there in that spot. They got a good shot of making it all the way to the playoffs.
They'll be ready to come back to the United Riddles restart zone. We also need to pause very quickly for station identification if you're listening on the community radio network as well from Talladega.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Field will be on the back straightaway, getting ready to come back to green. You see some of the onboard cameras of drivers. There's Joey Stiers. I know how you feel, Joey. I'm tired too. The weekend I had, man, I'm exhausted. Tri-County and the Roval wore me out, Jacob. I'm telling you, bro. They had me all over the damn place in Charlotte.
Roval. Which race did you call it at the Roval?
I mean, the Roval, the NASCAR, the Roval, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah. Well, Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh hell, I didn't even know. I didn't know that.
I had the Cars Tour at Tri-County Speedway on Saturday. Dale Jr.'s last race of the Cars Tour for the season. Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just crawled out of bed about probably 20 minutes ago before I had to come on and do this.
Yeah,
I've
but
been
you
relaxing.
love it. Yeah, but you loved it.
Today was Do Not Disturb Day. Pace truck is in Talladega. We're going to try this again. Back underway. Green flag. NASRA trucks, DSR. And the Blanchards towing 250 back to green.
Alrighty, let's see how everybody decides to keep it clean and quick as they go into turn one. Hell, they're going to make it to turn two. We might get a half a lap in. Larson down on the bottom side with Thomas right there smack dab in the tire tracks as well. Kerry Tribute trying to go for two in a row. Remember, Kerry winning, obviously, at Lime Rock. He's trying to make a little noise as well with Buzzy Mongold. James Kaufman, 3 wide up at the front. No, sir, it'll be 2 wide. Up front, Cole Larson and Kerry Tribute battle off turn 4.
Down the back stretch. There it come now, working through 3 and 4. Looks like we got the trucks updated. Cole Larson got Thomas on the outside with a push by Mongold. Let's get that third lane started, Justin White says. Not yet, though, as they hug the bottom. Larson on the inside as they work again to the back straightaway.
Yeah, Justin White's really starting to try to get a train going. Phil Pappas thought about it and said, yeah, let's go with it as well. Jumped right up in front of his teammate, Justin White, both of them with Mission 1 Esports, or NASRA Racing Esports, I should say. Pappas riding on the top side. This is what we normally see earlier on here in the race, Wes Outland. We're starting to see that 3 wide.
Tried to go 4 wide. It tried to look like for a second there. Mondo couldn't decide where he wanted to go. On the bottom, Larson, the green 20 on the bottom. On the inside, got a push by Kerry Tribute. Remember the domination of Kerry Tribute at Lime Rock Park last Monday night. I mean, literally, nobody could run with this guy. He was in his own world, Jacob. And now, a week later, a road course to the biggest track of Superspeedway racing on NASCAR. He is going to the lead of the 7 of the 20.
I mean, everybody was literally waving the white flag last week. Just in surrender. It didn't have a damn thing to do with anything else. It was surrender. Everybody did not want. Everybody was wanting Kerry Tribute. Just go ahead, get the win, give it to him, and let's get the hell out of here. That's what everybody was thinking when they went to Lime Rock last week. But now Kerry Tribute is at Talladega, and he can play a little different up here with some of these old boys. You see guys up here like Cole Larson. Remember him? Obviously, early on in the season for the Clash, when it was at iRacing Superspeedway, won at that particular race, won his duel, but wasn't able to run in the NASRA 250. So right here could be that one race where we're going to watch Cole Larson be possibly the man to beat here tonight. But he's got everybody else shooting around and Pappas up top, Mongo, Kaufman, all of them off turn 4.
Larson leads the way in the 20. The driver out of Oregon, Illinois. The Mountain Dew Voltage Larson Esports Insurer 3 wide now. 3 wide as here comes now the number 20. Larson's got company. Mongold up the middle with the help of Kerry Tribune. And now Pappas on the high side is, boy, they got squirmy there for a little bit as they dive into the corner. Stride for stride as they dive to the inside with Larson leading them off too.
Yeah, Kerry Tribune's really shoving the hell out of Buzzy Mongold. I mean, he has nobody up his back door. Nobody at all. The whole middle lane is dead. The only two in it. Oh, no, now some others is going to be flipping around. We may end up, speaking of dead, we got some of them spinning back here in turn 3. Caution is out once again. We got Calamity, look like Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog getting involved. A host of others. Wow. Big time Calamity right here. Might have been the big one, honestly, Wesley.
Chad Ross just got caught up in it. So was Shane Trotter from Asheboro. Aaron Van Rattle, Nate Maurer, Luke Smith, Kermit, as you mentioned. Caution out, second time. Truck's trying to roll away. There's Chad Ross right there. And now we'll set up a Pulse Poppers instant replay. Watch this again. This is going on down the back straightaway. One wrong slip as they dive into the corner. And you've got Calamity here. There it is.
You know,
Ross drove somebody down below the bottom of the racetrack. That's Ross into Smith. And look at the defending series champion, Cofield Airborne.
I'm telling you, boy, Cofield has just not had the luck over the past 2 weeks. Remember, Linebrock got knocked out of that thing with issues or connection issues, and now just innocent bystander. Watch Chad Ross. He thinks he's in a good spot right here. He gets clear. I mean, that whole middle lane I talked about, it was dead. Ross just shoots down to the inside, but oh no, Morton in the 8. Both of them thought the same thing. Morton was going to go high. Ross was going to go down low. Both of them was going to hit the middle, and they literally connected. See, Matt Cherry, Brady LaBeouf, other drivers getting involved as well, but it was 2 drivers that saw a hole, and they went for the same real estate, and the bad part about it is they both screwed up, and it costs literally a number of trucks very early on here at Talladega.
Another look at it again from another angle. Watch this one more time. Watch Van Rattle. Oh, boy. Nowhere to go for him. Man. Hey, so we got an announcement about Talladega. King of Talladega has been postponed. Here's the information. We just want to throw that out there. It looks like it is going to be Thanksgiving weekend. Thanksgiving week, I guess. That's what it looks like. So there's the information. I want to clarify the dates, but it is looking like November 23rd to the 29th. We'll talk about this because we're supposed to do it this Sunday, but we'll give you the details when we come back. Stay with us. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantel, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet. what she said. We are back. We're back.
By the way, locking it up. We're back.
And Jacob, we got a little bit more clarification. It sounded like it's your fault. Is it?
I guess they'll blame it on me one way or another. I guess it's my fault one way or another. But there you see it. I mean, the King of Talladega getting pushed back. Week of Thanksgiving. Get you some turkey. Get you some mashed taters. Get you some dressing. You get all that good stuff, and then bam, you're going to get you some racing out of it.
So notice that it starts on the 23rd, 24th, 25th. The last chance qualifiers on the 26th, which is on a Wednesday night. Thanksgiving, Happy Turkey Murder Day. There's nothing scheduled. And then they race again on the 28th and the 29th. There you go. Duels and features. There it is. King of Talladega. So now you know. No, in all seriousness, I think they were saying the powers that be, they're the bosses of NASRA. Brady and Cody both had a conflict with important work, business trip. And listen, we're realists. They get it. You get it. We get it. Real life things come first. We've always said that.
Yeah, I mean,
and because of that, we rescheduled it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it before. I've talked about it on my podcast. I've talked about it live here on the air. I mean, real life always comes before this. I know that's, it is what it is. I mean, this is a simulator, this is a race league, and this is very important. It really is. But at the same time, real life and family and other things comes before this. And so, I agree with you. Everybody's realist. And you get the best of both worlds that whole week, baby. You get all the eating you want, and you get some super speedway racing. I love it.
We're gonna be fat rats calling NASRA King of Talladega, probably eating a chicken leg, turkey leg at the same time in the booth. So, I'm just messing. Let's go back to green. Try this again.
Let's try this again. Let's see if everybody can get it straightened out. Let's see if we can get back to that 3-wide racing that Talladega is obviously known for. And up front, Buzzy Mongold jumping out to a big-time jump on the top side. Larson on the bottom trying to get that inside lane moving. Raul Meza up here smack dab in the middle of this as well. Buzzy Mongold from the top down to the bottom. Larson comes up, gets Pappas. Others spinning. We got another wreck over in turn 3, and Buzzy Mongold missed every bit of it, and he looks about as shocked as everybody else is.
It's that old damn look.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm all right. We're through it okay now. We can laugh about it.
He's like, whoa, look at it.
Oh, boy. Here's a look at it again. Look at the replay. Wow.
Wesley, I don't know if Raul Meza might have got into Kerry Tribune and knocked Tribune sideways down the track. And might have got him sideways, might have hit him so hard he knocked him sideways. We'll see if we can check it out one more time on the instant replay. Watch Raul Meza. You're going to see Buzzy up here at the front. Buzzy takes a hard left. He's good. Pappas is right there as well. Now, there was a stack up. Looked like Kerry Tribune was at a bad angle, was going to end up hooking Phil Pappas. So he jams on the brakes. Meza doesn't know it. And Meza hits Tribune, which sends him into Pappas. They go down the hill, and then after that, it's calamity. Everybody just kind of stacks up. Everybody, more or less, besides Buzzy Mongold and a handful of others, are able to make it through, but everybody else ended up getting creamed here.
Wow. Man, oh, man. Look at that. There's nowhere to go for these guys. Another look at it again. Beautiful looking trucks. WeatherTech, Pappas in the 88. Kerry Tribune. Lime Rock Park winner. This is why you're so glad you won the other night at Lime Rock Park. A guy like Mr. Kerry Tribune, because whatever goes on, bad luck. The Talladega is just a wild card. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what's going to happen. And there it is.
You don't. I mean, you see Jonathan Cofield. I mean, he got mixed up in that accident just before this. He's just having to lock it down. I mean that's normal. You see somebody stopped on the racetrack, and that's something that as a driver, I've raced in in NASRA before, that everybody preaches, Wesley, to stop on a racetrack. Hold your brakes. Don't roll back. Don't do anything. That's exactly what Thomas did. He stopped. He held his brakes. And everybody else was actually waiting on him to roll down to 33 degrees of banking over in turn number 3, but he never did. Brady LaBeouf twice already. That's twice he's already got caught, or 3 actually if you count right there at the start. But Brady just not having a good night, the big dog here at NASRA. And check out Stephen Thomas, just snaked through it, smoke everywhere trying to get through it. It looks like the 44, nope. Got tagged at the end of it by Robbie Richards. Got tagged. He got set around. And that's where he's locked it down on the 33 degrees of banking. It ends up rolling down. Comes down into somebody. But, yeah, buddy, I'm telling you, this is, wow, unbelievable.
So I want to put up the graphic again for Thanksgiving after we show you a parking lot one more time. Thanks again, as always, to Pulse Poppers. Here it is. Just want to show you the details for the new date for King of Talladega. The King of Talladega has been rescheduled. I know it was supposed to be this Sunday. It's not happening. So if you pop in the NASRA Racing broadcast feed or in the NASRA Discord, you'll be by yourself because we won't be there. They have postponed. That's the word, not canceled, postponed. They have postponed this until Thanksgiving week. That is, again, November the 23rd. And if you need to know the dates, it will still be on a Sunday night. Sunday night, November 23rd, 24th, 25th will be the qualifier race dates. Then we're racing the last chance qualifiers on the 26th. The duels on the 28th, which is on a Friday night. The big race is on the 29th. So there you go. We're taking off for Thanksgiving. And we are taking off to go to a break. We're coming back in just a moment. Stay with us.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
WeAreSearing.com. We have the audio. Remember that, Jacob, behind the scenes? Remember that? Shameless plug. We are live on the radio. Buzzy Mongold in the way. He leads. Kaufman in second. Benson Chu. White, your new top 5. Lights off on the pace truck, Jacob, and we will try this again. By the way, we are at least 4 laps left in stage number 1.
I mean, Wesley, you know the old saying. I mean, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And hopefully we'll be able to succeed eventually, get us some green flag laps in, which I know is what everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see the 3 wide, see the 4 wide, see all the good stuff. And then you got some of them out there that want to see the wrecks. I mean, hell, I like to see a good wreck every now and then. But when you have consistent back-to-back cautions, you usually think that that's like at Bristol or Martinsville or somewhere like that. This is Talladega. This is wide open. Let's get this kind of straightened out right here, boys. Let's get some good racing in, and let's give the fans here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network, let's give the fans at home something to watch.
Green flag, green flag.
Back underway. Green flag in the air. Heading to the home stretch with under 5 to go in stage 1 at Talladega.
For the most part, now everybody's going to looked to be maybe calm, cool, collected, at least till the end of stage number 1. And that's when usually we end up seeing something crazy happen. And right now, James Kaufman up here leading for the most part. Brian Chew right up here trying to battle as well. The Holiday right smack dab in the middle of it. Buzzy Mongo, Colton Hogan in the 5 trying to make something happen as well. But on the bottom, James Kaufman with the shove from Buzzy Mongo, from Raul Mesa, from Justin White. Inside lane, gonna start to advance. Kaufman leads off turn 4, but here comes Chew.
About Kaufman, yellow 25 down to the inside. Brian Chew, though, Mr. Restrictor Plate, the Holiday, that's what we call him. Never count him out. He was in contention in Daytona about 5 weeks ago and got caught up in the big one right there at the end, and now he's right up in the front battling for the lead. You're on board with Peyton Johnson up on the top shelf. He's trying to go 3 wide and make something work on the outside lane up against the safer barrier down the super stretch.
Yeah, and he's got the skeleton with the sombrero smack dab on the hood of the number 15. Trying to make something happen. His 15 Chevrolet Silverado, 3 wide, Chew stuck in the middle, Kaufman on the bottom, Johnson up top. 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 stacked through the field. This is what we were waiting on, Wesley.
By the way, Luke Smith, the points leader by 13 on Adam Newton going into this race tonight. And we are 3 wide. Look at Kaufman now on the bottom. Remember, stage points are on the line. 2 to go. Kaufman locked to the bottom. He's got Mongold and Meza, and they're darting inside and outside as we go over to the outside lane, middle lane. Here comes Brian Chew, and they're going off the reservation.
Actually really taking that opportunity to drop down below the double yellow line, and he's on back thinking maybe we're going to see a wreck. As tight as they are and 3 wide as they are, I've got a feeling we may end up seeing one. Peyton Johnson trying to get the outside lane rolling. Kaufman, Hogan, and others up here, but they're all chasing Brian Chew into the tri-oval.
The Holla Daddy from Fort Myers, Florida. He's on the bottom. 1 to go now in stage number 1 as they go up to 33 degrees of banking. It is Chew now locked to the inside. Kaufman right on the back door of his trunk. Then you got Hogan. Remember what Hogan did winning Daytona. He's in the middle lane as they work the back straightaway for the final time in stage number 1.
Daddy Brian Chew down on the inside. James Kaufman laying it to him. Kaufman down looks, takes a peek to the inside. Chew able to put the block. His heads are tapping. Hogan says it. Colton Hogan to the outside. Coming to the end of stage number 1. Will Hogan be able to get there? Chew's got it to wrecking behind him. Caution's out.
The caution will come out. This will also be the end of the stage. And Brian Chew will win stage number 1 at Talladega. Matthew Dula is the driver that got caught up in an accident. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell as well to keep up with the action. The man out of Fort Myers, Florida, in the DSR electric number 51. Watch now a replay. Matthew Dula. We'll see what happened to 97.
Whoa, 4 wide. Harris stuck it down on the inside.
Van Rattle wow, man.
Damn, Van Rattle looked like he kind of got tagged in the left rear. I mean, all of it. I mean, Dula got in a bad spot, went all the way up against the wall. Harris stuck it in there and made it 4 wide. Something happened to Aaron Van Rada. There you see Courage Abu right there. Yeah, Van Rada tried to get down, and then LaBeouf right there. Maybe a little net code might have got Van Rada, and then bam, sends him straight up into Buzzy Mongold. But I mean, everybody's sending it right there on that last lap coming to the end of stage 1. Dula, he just got dealt a bad hand is what happened right there, Wesley. So unfortunate for Dula Light, and he may end up having to turn in a little bit early here tonight and have him a couple of Dula Wisers, or probably Dula Lights, because I mean you're gonna drink more Dula Lights than you would Dula Wisers. So, but you hate to see that from Matt Dula.
Field is on the pit lane. Brian Chew and others pitting. Well, we did have cautions in the first stage. I mean, you could say 4 cautions because the yellow flag came out actually before the end of the first stage, and it was as they were coming to the line. But when it's said and done, Brian Chew winning stage 1. I think we're going to try to grab him. Let's try to bring in Brian Chew in the booth and hear his thoughts on the subject.
Bring him on up here. I got you, Weston.
There he is. I was trying to find him. There you go. Brian Chew, it's the booth. You got a copy. Holla, Daddy. Mr. Restricted Plate.
What's going on, fellas?
I mean, we call you these things because you are the man of super speedway racing, and you just proved it again. Stage 1 win.
I appreciate it. You know, I'll give a little shout out to Hogan and Kaufman there. Got a couple good pushes. Stuck with there and was able to get it done for stage 1. So thanks to those guys.
I mean, you know, we ask you all the time, because for some reason or other, we always see this 51 up at the front at Talladega or Daytona, New Atlanta, what have you. And I mean, your strategy to try, what your strategy is for the rest of the race. I'm assuming it's stay at the front and stay out of the damn wreck. But I mean, does it ever change when you go from like Talladega to Daytona to New Atlanta, or is it the same strategy when you go to every super speedway?
Dega, there's way more room to race. So I started 21st. Adam Newton, my teammate, asked me at the start, what do you want to do, Chew? Do you want to go to the front? And I go, I don't know yet, because I kind of feel it out. So if it feels good, like I could get to the front, I'll do it. If I feel like it's going to be a lot of crap going on, I might duck to the back. My goal is just to stay out of a lot of stuff, but just get the right lines with the right pushes, really. But Daytona is a little bit tighter, Atlanta a little tighter, so Dega can do a little more racing. So I don't mind if I'm 21st, something like that, trying to get in the right line and get some good pushing up in front. But yeah, Daytona, other tracks, you got to be a little bit more cautious where you're at.
Sorry about that. I couldn't stop sneezing. Well, Brian.
Well, you know my last name is
Sancho, my friend. Sancho Gesundheit. What's it gonna mean to? What would it mean to win this thing here at Talladega, bud? I mean, lock yourself into the playoffs and doing it with restrictor plate style at a super speedway.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to win any race, but yeah, I'm decent at these plate tracks, so I have to do what I can to try to stay up here and get that dub if possible. I think our team's been on a good streak here, so I would love to see if we can continue it. So I'm gonna do what I can.
Driving for Jeff Sickles and Swim Motorsports, Brian Chew, stage 1 winner, looking for his 10th career NASRA win. It could happen tonight, possibly at Talladega. Thanks for your time, Brian.
Thank you, boys.
There you go. That was Brian Chew. And ladies and gentlemen, he is your stage 1 winner. We'll now work into stage number 2. That will be a 30-lap stage presented by Glass Mechanic. Jacob, we got to set something up with for Dean that with the glass breaks, like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like the sound of glass breaking, man.
Well, I would love to do it. I mean, I think we already talked to Dean about this one time, but then he was like, oh, well, no, you can't do it because it's copyrighted or something like that. It's damn glass breaking. It's nothing crazy here. It's glass breaking. If he thinks, honestly, Wesley, I got to do it. If he thinks that right there, that glass breaking right there is going to get busted for copyright, I got to play it. There's no way. There is no way that right there would get busted. No way.
I'm doing all sorts of sound effects. There's a storm brewing. Class is in session. Oh, the suspense is killing me. Let's do it.
Green.
Come on, damn soundboard. Let's go green. Glass Mechanic stage number 2. Back underway at Talladega.
Oh, man. And while I clean up all my water on my keyboard, here we go with Brian Chew and Colton Hogan right here on the front. Joey Steyer's up here on the top side, obviously with Chrome Racing, trying to get that little bit of teammate kind of style lined up any way, shape, fashion, form that they can. Colton Hogan, though, Joey Steyer's actually going to take it on the top side, take it all the way to the front. Robbie Richards lined up behind him. You see a couple way back there on the back, dropping below the WO line, trying to stay out of all the chaos. But Steyer's, Richards, getting that top side hooked up, and now here comes Brian Chew with Colton Hogan on the bottom side.
Watch this now as they work their way into the corner. You're on board with Joey Steyer's. Hogan on the inside, right behind Chew. And look at Steyer's now in the middle in that outside lane. They ain't got that third lane started yet. Somebody's trying to. Just cannot carry that momentum. Here they come working now down the back straightaway.
I mean, Joey Steyer's really very, very content, I guess you could say. I mean, you see him right there, obviously trying to talk to his teammate, Brian Chew, maybe trying to help each other out one way or another. Lucas Lyons up here smack dab in the middle. This is Wesley Mongo. Now we're going 3 wide back there in the back. Raul Meza in the 37. Here comes Adam Newton. Bulldog in the house as they work their way off turn 4.
Watch this now as they work into the corner. Oh, baby, into the inside. Watch Chew. Chew now got a push by the 5 of Hogan. The 23, Steyer's on the outside lane. And look at Robert Richards. Here comes the 48. The man out of Gastonia, North Carolina.
Yeah, Wesley, I mean, obviously Robbie Richards with the most starts in NASRA, according to the
46.
stats. Yeah, I mean, he leads all of them right now, and honestly could probably lead everybody with most positions gained. Robbie Richards started 36 spots from where he is. He started fifth, or he's running 5th. Robbie Richards started all the way at the back of 36 spots from where he started. You see it right there on your gains, right here on the left side of your screen on the pylon. Up 37, up 36, however you want to look at it. He is the biggest mover in the race. Robbie Richards is right behind that 23 of Joey Steyer's. But, I mean, that outside lane has got to help, but it just seems like the inside lane is way more organized, if you will, with all those drivers down there. Chew, Hogan, Mongo, Lyons down here as well. Matt Cherry back up here in the mix. Hell, he got caught up in a wreck a while ago. Honestly, I think you can get caught up in 1 or 2 wrecks, Weston. You probably still got a shot for your truck to actually run worth a damn, be honest with you.
Get yourself right back in it again. It just gives character to your truck to get beaten and battered, right? By the way, Richard's career start 446 tonight. Raul Meza right behind him. And by the way, Meza is outside the top 10 and 11. As we got contact traveling too. And somehow Hogan's around the Daytona winner. And we had an accident happen in turn 2 before Hogan spun. And I think they cleared up. I think they saved it, Jacob, believe it or not.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like they kind of did save it, but the bad part about it was that Hogan didn't. We'll see what happens right here as we check it out right here. Pucks Poppers Instant Replay. Watch to your right of the screen.
I know it's outside the top 10. I know it's that much, around 10th to 15th position. Hogan, it's in the back before Hogan. This is what caused the caution. Man, did Hogan just drop out of line and spin? Whoa, baby, let's go bicycling.
And he almost kept it off that inside retaining wall, but the air got up under that 5 and knocked it up into the air. And he was pretty much in deep doo-doo once all 4 tires lifted off the ground and the air got up under it. Watch Lyons right behind him. And you'll see kind of what happens. I think, that's a 3-car bump train right there, baby. That's got to happen right there. 9 Wasted Sunday. I mean, Hogan's slamming into Brian Chew. Lyons is slamming into Hogan. Somebody's going to get screwed out of it one way or another, and you just need to sit for Hogan.
Go into the back, right about there. Watch this. There it is. You see it? Yeah, look at this. And look at the save between the 20, the 2, the 21. Unbelievable. Watch this again. Well, this could have been trouble.
Wesley, whoever that white truck is right there.
Shane Scott. It's the 88 Phil Pappas. It's Phil Pappas on the bottom. Yeah.
I think Pappas might have blown up right there because you saw how far he dropped back as quick as he did. And it is showing that he's in the pits. I think Pappas locked on bumpers right there. And I mean, if we watch it again, watch Phil Pappas right there on that white 88. See Carrot Butte right there. See what happens right here. Yeah, I mean, he just drops. I mean, he drops like a rock. And Shane Scott and all the others, Justin White and all of them, they're trying to get around him, but he just drops like a freaking rock. I mean, this is like he just loses it. Watch his RPMs and listen to the engine right here, folks, because I bet you right now that engine went poof.
That engine went click, click, boom. Oh, there it goes.
Quick.
Yeah, look at that. Wow. Look at the RPMs, the way it drops so fast. Wow. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, the suspense is killing me. And then Hogan, the caution. We got pit stops. I don't know what's so funny about that. Okay. Pit stops are happening, though.
9 ways of Sunday, really, Dean. But, I mean, it can be more than 9. You can go 20 ways of Sunday, but I've always just said 9. But, I mean, Wesley, you're going to see that right there, with some of these guys getting aggressive, trying to shove other drivers up and try to get them going or what have you. Just, I mean, basically with what happened to Phil Pappas right there just a second, I mean, that's just going to happen. If you seal off the front end of that truck and you seal off the whole grill, eventually that temperature is going to rise. And once it hits the boiling point, the water temperature, usually you can hit it at about 280. And then once that sucker hits 280, you're screwed. I mean, it is game over. That engine blows just like snapping a finger. So it's always, everybody's got to watch that, and everybody's got to be playing on that line, whether or not to blow it up or whether or not to. Obviously you don't. But anyway.
Tires are going to bring Joey in. Let's talk about how bad the Colts are doing this year. Was it?
There you go.
Get him off the hinges, if you will. Talk about how bad the Indianapolis Colts are doing this year. What's up, Joey? What's up, brother?
Hey, we're 4-1, baby. We should be 5-1.
I was just talking smack. I mean, people give grief about the Steelers too. And look at them, Pittsburgh. We had a good season, and we had a bye week last week. We still won.
You saw that coming. Steelers being 4-1 with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, you saw that coming.
I still cuss at my television every time I see that old fart. Okay,
I don't blame you.
You're looking good though, man. Look at a good top 5 drive right for you now, man. Doing good.
We're up 32 spots since the start of the race here. So yeah, I mean, we've missed quite a few wrecks here. I hope I get to talk to you after the race. You're probably going to have to jump off to your next one here. There's so many wrecks in this one, but man, I hope they calm down back here because I'd like to get some actual racing in.
Yeah, Dean and Jacob will be available for posts, man. It's in my contract that I have to bail.
Yep, totally understand. I figured
11 o'clock.
Yep, I was just telling the boys in the Discord, Wesley's going to have to take off probably, but before the race even ends at this race.
I know, yeah, exactly. I don't want to. I'm trying to stretch it out as much as I can, but this has definitely been a lengthy one, though. Jacob, what you got for Joey? What do you got for Joey?
I mean, Joey, you wear this Indianapolis Colts stuff all the time. I mean, granted, I know this is a race. We're talking about football, but I got to ask, you know me, I don't watch pro football. Be honest with you, I care less. I have no love for pro football. You can thumb down that all you want. Look, I don't care about the pro football. I've always cared about the college football. I have to ask, do you have a college football team? I never asked you, but do you have one?
I got 2. Wesley's going to hate me for one. Rocky Top, baby, Tennessee. But my number 1, University of Illinois. ILLINI. Let's go Illini.
Okay, all right. I was going to say Illinois is all right, but not Tennessee Volunteers. Oh my God.
Who doesn't get
hell
amped
made
up
you
when they
want
hear
them?
Rocky Top?
Oh.
What
I
made you
tell
want
people
them?
this as a person that loves Alabama, Jacob. I know you do too. I think I despise Tennessee more than I do Auburn. I just don't like Auburn once a year. Tennessee, I despise every week. We got beef. I'm telling you, Joey. Good luck, buddy. Go get him.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Green's out.
See you,
Green
pal.
flag, green flag.
There you go. Back underway. Glass mechanics stage 2. Oh, roll tide, you damn Rocky Top. Hey, we play them next week, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah, 7:30 ABC. What kind of crap is that? That's beside the point. Here we go. Chrome racing up there at the front. Brad Shue, Joey
Alabama.
Stires.
Don't judge me.
Oh, baby. Outside lane starting to get something going up here. Double L Lucas Lines trying to make a lane. He gets tagged by Monty Mongo. Him and Long Mongo are going to get hit up into the wall. No caution yet on the Speedway. The Mongo got in the lines. Now the caution flies once again.
Damn yellow flag. Another caution, man. Come on, guys. Can I become the race director for just a minute?
Please, please.
Like, seriously. By the way, Alabama plays Missouri at Missouri. And then, yeah. And then we go to Tennessee on the 18th. I hope we stomp them in the ground. I cannot stand Tennessee. Like, oh, good. I despise them. Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Well, Wesley, this right here, seeing some of what we're seeing tonight, this is way, way different than any kind of Talladega racing that me and you's ever watched.
Really is. Yeah.
I mean, and not just Monday nights. I'm talking about Friday nights, Wednesday nights, Tuesday nights, you name it. It just, literally, every single night of the week, we have long green flag runs at Talladega, but for some reason or another, tonight, it just seems like, I don't know if the bumps are wrong, if, people are bumping when they shouldn't. If there was an update
on the truck and the truck's having a handling issues? Yeah.
I have no idea what the deal is, but I think everybody, each and every driver out there in the field, everybody needs to chill out a little bit. Let's get some laps in, because cautions and cautions. That's not what Talladega is. This is not Talladega right here. This honestly looks like we're racing on the damn dirt track just across the damn way. So these guys need to chill out a little bit, calm down, and get some laps in out here.
I would be like, okay, guys, listen. We need to bring the voice of Dean Hopton in and say, look, y'all need to stop. You need to stop it right now. Oh, Dean's mic's not working. You better get your damn mic working. We got a race on Wednesday. I got a football game Wednesday. I just want to let you know that. Don't forget about NASRA Cup Series Wednesday. And then, of course, the truck. Yeah. Who was it? It was a female out there?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yes. Shout out to Shasta out there in the live chat. Obviously, George Jules' wife and everything. So shout out to Shasta. Thank you very much for joining us here.
Shasta, like Shasta the soda, like Walmart. Shasta.
Well, me and Dean's always went Shasta, and ain't nobody cussed us out yet. So I'm assuming we're doing something right, I guess, out of that.
Screw it up. I'm sorry. It might have been Shasta. Remember Shasta the soda? Okay, I guess I'm
not sure about that, but I will say this. If I may, Dane, turn your mic on and tell us what you really think about how everything's going, and I'll send you a Vegemite sandwich. Holler at us.
Welcome.
What you got right here?
Welcome. For a Vegemite sandwich. Yeah, of course, Jacob. It's going,
You might
but
get it in about 6 months, but
slowly.
anyway.
All right. It's going slowly. That's the problem at the moment. We're not having enough green flag running to really get some good action. So
No idea of knowing.
we say it perfect. We say it perfect, don't we,
That's
guys?
correct.
Just saying it. So stuff. It's good to see you again. Good to see George Jewell in the grid there. He just took a pit stop too, so that's the reason why he's dropped down to P28 at the moment. But that's some of the drivers, remember, they all went down lap 21. Some drivers on lap 29. Some drivers just recently on lap 33. But we are in a glass mechanic stage 2, my friend, so got a bit to go still.
Shasta, Joel says you say it perfect, so it's not Shasta. It's not Shasta, it's Shasta. Yeah,
And back to you guys in the studio.
there you go. So you hear the thoughts of what the producer thinks. I kind of follow the same sentiment, you know. I think you say it perfectly. I think you say it perfectly, Shasta. Shasta said, how the hell do you say it, Jacob? Shasta? Shasta Jewel says you say it perfect. So there you go. Damn, your redneck announcer says it perfect.
Shasta. I mean, it ain't that hard. Well, I don't know. But
You done messed it up because of me. I know you did. Jacob's from the north. He's from the south. He's from the deeper south.
I'm more south.
He's more southern than I am. What the hell, Dean?
I gotta start recording these races all the way through because I'm telling you, the fans at home would absolutely love this.
We're going to go for station identification just so I can ignore him.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
That definitely ain't a southern accent.
I wish I had pipes like that. This is NASRA.
Welcome back to the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. Jacob Reeves, Dean Hopton on production. I am Wesley Alton. And we are ready to bring you back to the action here as we close in on 15 remaining in stage number 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic, with a race that seems like it's taking forever, like the Lamb Chops play-along song at the end of the TV infomercial. 6 caution, 35 of 100 laps whenever they come back to green here, 15 to go. As the pace truck works onto the pit lane. There you go, Barney. We see you, my friend. Don't drop that rag.
Green.
United Rentals restart zone. Now you can't even see him. Back underway. Back underway. All right. Brian Chu trying to win all the stages, Jacob. He is on the inside, leaning over Snyers, Richard Company into turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, I mean, and as long as Brian Shue stays up here in the position that he's in, he's, if everything keeps going the way that it's been going, West Allen, Brian Shue's going to be, he's going to be a hot dog after this sucker right here after 15 laps. And what I mean by that is he's going to end up winning the stage because you keep having cautions after cautions. Eventually, you stay up front, you're going to end up getting it. But I'm telling you, Robbie Richards got something else he wants to say about that. And how about this? Chrome Racing teammate to Brian Shue, Joey Stires, Adam Newton pushing Robbie Richards. They got history as well.
Richards outside. He'll work his way up on the top. Brian Shue on the bottom. Look at now the 19. Here comes Adam Newton. He's ready to make a move. And how about Cherry on the 45 at the bottom? 2 men up in the front. Can we at least get a lengthy green flag run under our belt, guys? Come on. Down the back straightaway. Richards on the outside of 2 as they dive into 3. Look at the top shelf. Here comes Justin White, 3 wide.
Justin wide up on the top shelf and down on the bottom, all the way down to the center where Grandpappy hides the moonshine from Granny is where half the field is lined up, trying to get this inside lane rolling. But that outside lane with all the experience that you see up there on the top side with Robbie Richards, obviously Adam Newton. How about Mr. Kappa? The Kappa in the house. There you see him. Joshua Suss lined right up behind Adam Newton and Robbie Richards. Suss would love to get him a win here at Talladega. Wesley, I talk about it all the time. This is the great equalizer, the draft that always ends up helping drivers that we usually see or that we don't see up at the front. Usually see them up here at the front. Now Richards takes it all the way down to the bottom. How about up top, the 8 of Mark Morton trying to make a charge up on the top side. Richards leads off 4.
Brian Chu giving a push to Richards on the bottom. Working through the tri-oval, the dog leg. Here we come. And look at Newton now with some help by the 80. That's Joshua Suss to Kappa.
He got a lot of help right there, West Allen. The bad part is, Suss shoved him. Suss shoved him so damn hard that Suss slid all the way up to the wall. That may end up paying off for that number 80. They go 3 wide for the lead. Suss up top, Newton in the middle. And you also got Richards down there on the bottom. Outside starting to slip back a little bit. Newton now going to slide up here, take a shot, go door to door with Richards, his arch nemesis here in the DSR Electric Truck Series, if you will, for the lead. And how about Andrew Harris in the 87 making his name called out, up 30 spots. All these guys, a bunch of these guys, literally up here inside the top 5, top 10, all these guys have gained at least more than 5, 6, maybe even 10 spots. Every single one of these guys up here, at least in the top 7, have gained more than 20 spots. So, dear God, all these guys started at the back, now they're up here at the front. What a push.
And look at Suss up on the outside. One more time. Oh boy, am I good? We're finally heading to 10 to go in stage 2. Presented by Glass Mechanic. It took a while to get there, but we've done it. And we are now 3 wide, 6 rows, 18 deep, going down into turn number 1. Oh, this is what it's all about right here.
I mean, Wesley, this is absolutely what it's all about. I mean, you get an opportunity, folks, if you own an iPad, if you own an iPhone, take a screenshot of that right there, because, damn it, this is what Talladega is all about. And while you're doing that screenshot, make sure you like and subscribe to the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Keep up with everything going on. The North American Sim Racing Association is Robbie Richards, Adam Newton, Joshua Suss up on the top side, outside starting to die off. Here comes Newton the Bulldog. Getting the help from Andrew Harris into the tri-oval.
Richards on the inside, Newton on the outside, and look at Suss for the push. Oh, baby. You want to help me get up on the top shelf and get some Halloween candy for Grandma and Grandpa? Let's do it. Trick or treat, smell my feet. Yeah.
1, 2, that right there, West Allen. Trick or treat, smell my feet. Listen to this. This has got a hell of a beat here at Talladega with 3 wide. Richards, Newton, Suss now back up here in the mix as well with Mark Morton lined up behind him. Justin White up on the top side as well. Richards getting all he can handle for Pride Chew. Right behind him, Joey Stires up here in this mix. Timmy Hammond in the 69 up here making it happen as we got a spinner back in the back. Shane Trotter in the 1. Caution is out.
My buddy of the mini stocks at Caraway Speedway at Asheboro in trouble. Shane Trotter puts us under another Serpro caution, and he locks it up again. The Van York Menards number 1. Look out, buddy. Oh my goodness. Is he just driving it that way? I think he is. Wow, I think something broke. Yeah, look at
I
this.
think it did, yes. That may indicate some suspension failure somehow, some way right there for the one. We'll see how hard the hit was. He's way back here mired in all this as they were 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3, literally all the way through the damn field. It looks like he just tried to clear it. Kaufman 25, J.D. Larson right here as well, and then Trotter just bounces around, but he might have barely nose tapped the wall. Brady LaBeouf, once again, he's smack dab in the middle of this as well. Steve Barnett, the hillbilly back here in this. And it looked like Trotter, he might have got help. He might have got help from the 33 that might have set Trotter down into Kaufman. And pretty much it was game over from that, but it looks like Trotter might have got a little bit of help going into the tri-oval.
Just again, look at that. Is that is that the 33 Jeffrey Johnson Jr.? I think it is. Man. Some drivers pitted by themselves. Joey Stiers, Brian Chu. Here comes some more takers. George Jewell. Shasta says hello. Dan Hagan, Colton Hogan, Kaufman. All these people are pitting. We're going to pit. We're taking a break. Stay with us. Talladega. Stage 2. It's not done yet.
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Did you catch that into that? Welcome back to Talladega, everybody. We were talking like the Autobots. Oh.
Are you Samuel James Witwicky, descendant of Archibald Witwicky?
Hey, don't forget, the King of Talladega has been postponed. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Oh, well, it's going to be on Thanksgiving. So now you get to celebrate Happy Turkey Murder Day, Thanksgiving with your family and friends, and football and the NASRA 500 King of Talladega. Now, because it's football and Thanksgiving go hand in hand. Am I right, Jacob?
Very much. Yes, it does.
And he better be glad that I'm going to say this. I'm going to be glad he ain't doing this during the day. Well, he is doing it during the damn Iron Bowl. Holy cow.
Is he really?
Oh, my goodness. Wow. He trying to cut a fight. Oh, my goodness.
He done this on purpose.
Yeah, because the Iron Bowl's on Saturday.
Yeah, but what time?
I mean, the Iron Bowl's at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So, I mean, the race better be at like 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock.
You don't know that. You don't know that. It might be at night. Hang on, I'll look.
We don't know it. Yeah. Jacob and I are freaking out because that's when Alabama and Auburn hate each other once a year for the Iron Bowl.
Oh, I'm looking. Don't worry. I'm looking.
Buzzy Mongold's angry. He says they need to start revoking some of these guys' Superspeedway licenses. Uh-oh.
We got beef.
We do. We got beef. Wake up, Buzzy! Buzzy! What are you doing? Are you meditating? Jacob, bring Buzzy into the booth. I'd love to just be like, hey, Buzzy, what are you doing?
Yeah, we're fixing to go racing. I don't know. Buzzy may end up saying,
Buzzy, what are you doing, Buzzy? There is no idea of knowing. Yeah, he's on the pit lane, that's for sure. Let's go back to green. We have not even hit halfway yet, guys. It's 10:15. Oh, my goodness. Y'all might have to carry this to the end.
Green flag, green flag.
What is the boy to do? I'll be with you. I mean, you guys have to do it. Back underway. Green flag. Go get it, Barney. Can we please end stage show? I mean, we will eventually. No, look out. Oh, baby, watch that red truck on the bottom. That's Hammond, Timothy Hammond. Almost got in the, is that Morton? Morton and White is not wasting no time with the help of a push by Matt Terry. He's going 3 wide up the middle as Newton in the 3.
yeah, Newton up top, or in the middle, rather. Here comes Harris down on the inside. Shoots a gap, able to slide right in front of the 48 of Richards. Andrew Harris, 87. He'll take it all the way to the pit house. Literally to the front. Justin White trying to make some noise up on the top side with Cherry. Harris got moved up out of the way. Might have got knocked up out of the way. Here comes Richards now back down on the inside as they're door banging across the line way back there in the back. And that's
crashing again. Taylor Peacock, Jonathan Cofield. The champion bad luck jitters continue for the defending champion Jonathan Cofield, because it has just not been his year to start since winning the championship.
It hasn't,
Watch this again. Unbelievable. I mean, I'm telling you, watch this again. Wow, look at him. Wow, look at Cofield. Look at Peacock. Is that Larson? I think he got into Larson, the 20. There it is. Cofield. Oh, wow. Man, oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got to calm down just a little bit. You know, I said it a while ago, but I'm sure eventually some of these guys' tempers is really going to start getting even worse, to be honest with you, Weston, because everybody knows, you know, when you come, it's like I said a while ago, and, you know, I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant here, so bear with me. But when you go to Bristol, when you go to Martinsville, when you go to some of these short tracks, it's okay. You understand you're going to get about 15 cautions, not Talladega. I mean, you know, there was a little bit of a stack up. LaBeouf gets into Peacock, knocks him sideways. That ends up getting Cofield, sends him around. I mean, Rex has got to happen. I know everybody's getting stacked up and everything, but at the same time, some of these cautions shouldn't even happen. Some of them, I mean, some of these wrecks should not have ever happened. Some of them should have just, it should have been cleared up. You know, some of them was just mental errors. So, you know, some of them, it's just wrong place, wrong time. Something happened. You know, it is what it is. Others, some of this needs to get cleared up right here because, I mean, before long, you got to have 20 cautions at a Talladega race. And that's, you know, you don't, that's not what Talladega's about. It's not about 20 cautions. It's about 3 wide, 4 wide, and trucks flipping. You know what I mean? So, but, you know, that's just my take. That's my 2 cents.
Let's bring in Buzzy. We're going to try to bring in Buzzy Mongol.
Oh, that's not pretty good.
Buzzy's frustrated anyway. Buzzy, it's the booth, buddy. How are you, man?
He's not up here yet. I'm trying to get him.
Oh,
where's he at?
I saw him on the camera. I thought we had him. There we go.
We got him.
Hey, Buzzy, it's the broadcast booth. You got a copy, bro?
Yes, I do.
You don't seem very happy. You having a bad hair day?
Yeah, among other things. But
running.
Wait, what's your take of this race? I saw your frustrations in the chat box, man. What's going on out there?
A lot of people not knowing how to drive. Let me I was running top 5 all race, got stage points, and now I'm sitting here spotting for my teammates.
Are you done for the race? Are you done? Or
I'm done. Too much damage. Lucas, when the 41 came up, it took out my left front tire and broke something. So I limped it back to the pits, and it was too much damage.
Oh, wow. Jacob, you got anything?
No, but I mean, I share his frustration. I already, spoke my piece on it a minute ago. But I mean, Buzzy, you're saying that there's a lot of people that can't drive. I mean, is it more so the patience, or is it just people making, I guess you could say, for better terms, bonehead decisions? Yeah, I think it's a lot of the patience. I mean, trying to take it 3 wide so early, knowing that we have a break coming. We're not really through stage 1, or we're still not. We coming to the end of stage 2 now? So I don't know, just fall in and not trying to go just to ruin someone else's race.
So, Buzzy, can I try to put a smile on your face? I see that you've got racing flags behind you. Can you move out of the way of your chair and show everybody your racing flags?
Yep.
All right, so I've got the Wesley Outland School of Racing flags and what they mean, okay? And I wonder if this is what you think as well. Me and Brandon Willard, the flagman of the Cars Tour, where we're laughing about this the other night in Tri-County at the Cars Tour race. So the green flag means send it. The yellow flag means someone sent it too hard.
Yep.
The red flag means someone sent it too hard. Now the race needs to stop.
Yep.
The black flag means the stewards are mad you sent it too hard.
Yep. There should be a couple of those tonight, I think.
The blue flag with the yellow stripe means that someone is sending it harder than you.
Yeah, not sending it hard enough. Yep.
The white flag is this is your last chance to send it. And the checker flag is stop sending it.
Until next week. That's it.
Until next week. So try to put a little smile on your life there.
Hey, we play hockey this week too, so I'm happy.
Yeah, we love hockey. Yeah. I don't have a hockey horn, so that has to do. Thank you, Buzzy, man. I'm sorry you're having a bad day, man.
We'll get him next week.
Hey, is that a Sting t-shirt? Is that Sting? You rocking Sting? Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
There you go. So what's your favorite Sting song?
No, that's definitely not the singing.
Every step you take. So is that not Sting, like from the Police Sting? That's another Sting?
That's the pro wrestler Sting.
Oh, the damn pro wrestler Sting.
WCW.
I got you. The wrestler. All right, Buzzy. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
All right. See y'all.
Sting the wrestler, Jacob, not Sting the singer. God, I feel stupid. I like Sting. Sting was, yeah.
Scorpion Death Drop.
No, not Scorpion Death Drop is not the song.
Green flag.
There you go.
I like, anyway.
Hey, everybody, by the way, we are underway in stage number 3. The caution, I guess it was whoever was in front, the caution came out. The all-time starter of NASRA is now up in front, and ladies and gentlemen, we are in stage number 3, officially 50 to go. halfway as well.
Yeah, we might have got sidetracked and everything, just because of how many cautions we've had and just everything else. I mean, but it is what it is. But I honestly, I've got a feeling, I think everybody has already saw, okay, let's chill out. I think we might have figured it out. Let's chill out. Let's get out here and let's race. This is Talladega. This is one of the races that we circle here on the calendar for the DSR Electric Truck Series, and now you're starting to see it. Blanchard's getting shafted big time, sliding all the way to the back. Harris gonna stick it on the bottom side. Timmy Hammond, Mark Morton up here in the middle of this. Joshua Suss, Raul Meza, Adam Newton, and others as they work their way into turn 3. Harris down on the bottom side. Timmy Hammond gonna go for the lead up on the middle.
And we always talk about being in a line and staying with the draft, and if you get shuffled out of line, you're going to fall back. And you saw what happened to Richard. He was literally leading this thing, and now he's all the way back in the 6th, 7th spot, and we got trouble. Hammond turned somehow. My God almighty. They saved it. No, they didn't. We're crashing. I think it's Brady LaBeouf that might have got a piece of it. Stusta's involved. Barnett's involved. Trucks are still crashing. Brady LaBeouf just barely weaseled through that crash. Unbelievable in the grass. Wow.
I think all that really started right there with the Joshua Suss and Timmy Hammond coming through the draw. Watch this right here. You see Suss, he drives down. He saw a hole. Hammond might have tried to jump down and block it. Either that or Suss just straight up turned him and set him all the way around. You see Suss, he sees a hole, big hole left by Hammond right here. But Suss dives down. Maybe Hammond come down. Maybe Suss drove in there and got into him. I'm not 100%, but all that right there, everybody getting straightened out. You see LaBeouf. You see Johnson. There's Peyton Johnson.
In the middle.
Johnson, the one that went around.
Yeah.
He's set up into Joshua Suss. And from there on, there they go once again. Another big one going into turn 1 at Talladega.
You up, Queen. Another one bites the dust. Oh, my goodness. Watch the 45, the blue 45. Watch what he does. Right here. Look at this, where he dives it. Look at this move. Watch what he does right here. Look at this move right here. And he got into Johnson. That did it right there. Cherry did it to Johnson. And then Johnson got into Suss and others, and that's what caused it. Oh, man. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we? There you go. Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah. I mean, we are in Richmond, Alabama.
Turn it up.
Hey, now, don't disrespect that. That is a Southern song. Don't disrespect that. Come on,
don't judge me. That's my horn because I can't find. I don't have a horn on my board. I don't have a horn. I don't have a. Actually, you know what I do? Hang on a minute. There you go.
I got a horn for you. No, I got a horn for you right here.
Hey, there you go. Hockey season's coming. Hockey seasons. We love hockey. We're going to take a break, everybody. Everybody's pitting. We're taking a break. We're back in a moment.
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
We're back here at the Talladega Superspeedway, and pit stops continue. There's your race recap. We are in stage number 3. Jacob, the redneck announcer Reeves. I'm Wesley Albert, the voice of NASRA, as they like to aptly call me. Jacob, did we find out who won stage 2?
Yes, we did. I went down and I talked to some of the guys, and your stage 2 winner, Robbie Richards.
There he is.
How's it going?
What's up, the all-time starter of NASRA?
Yeah.
And winning a stage, man. This, Robert, what is your take of tonight's race at Talladega? Why is it being as crazy as it's being out there?
I don't know. I think there's a lot of people not given, I guess we'll say. There's just a lot of people taking and not wanting to just fall in line and ride for a little bit and try to get to the end.
How do you fix that, though, Robbie? I mean, I know it's kind of. I mean, it sounds like it's a dumb question to ask you. How would how do you fix it? But I mean, is there a way to fix it? From where you're sitting at, or is it just yelling at everybody and telling them, "Hey, damn it, let's get this straightened out"?
Well, I can confirm the yelling and stuff ain't working because Brady's been doing that, so that ain't working. I don't know, man. It's just people just gonna have to realize that you're not gonna get from the back to the front 4 or 5 laps. You gotta work your way up there. You maneuver and stuff without running people over, and I think that's what they're failing to realize is that you can't just drive up there, and win it on lap. I know we're way past lap 1, but win it on the next lap. Now we're fighting a time limit. Now we might not even get the whole entire race in before the time limit ends, and it's all because of people just not being patient. So, I mean, is there a way to fix it? I mean, really, you're going to have drivers take accountability and realize that they need to just back it off a little bit.
You just hinted on this. It's an hour and 23 minutes coming up on sim time, and that means that there is only 47 minutes left to go before, I guess, it triggers a automatic green-white checker. And do you think we can get to the finish? Mathematically, could we do it? Or
if we could, I think if we could get going here and have the green flag run we need, we'll be fine. And I will say, if there's another caution or two, I would say probably not going to make it. But it all depends on how these guys are wanting to drive. I've got the stage win. I needed it. I'm perfectly content being where I'm at right now until we need to go somewhere.
Robert Richards, thanks for your time. Pace truck is in, ladies and gentlemen. There is your stage 2 winner, the all-time starter of NASRA, Mr. North Carolina's Robbie Richards, as they come back to the United Rentals restart zone. Green flag back in the air. 44 to go here in Talladega.
Yeah, and Wesley, I'm like everybody out there, in the live chat. I mean, let's see some racing right here. Let's see if they can kind of keep it straight and see what happened. Steve Barnett, the hillbilly in the house, up on the top side, trying to make it stick. Steve Barnett to the lead here at Talladega with help from Aaron Van Ryder. Remember, the 83 got caught up in a wreck earlier on, up 38 spots. Would love to make it up 39. And there we go. Kaufman up in the air. Hogan spinning around. And we got another big one over in 3 and 4. That is a big one right there.
As my good friend, the late Rick Eshelman, used to always say, open up a Waffle House. We are scattered, smothered, and covered with the virtual omelet mayhem of destruction. I added the word virtual because we are in the sim world. Up this again. Wow. Oh, there's Kaufman. Oh, man. Kaufman, Barnett, he gets bicycled into the corner in 3. Wow, come on, guys.
Yeah, it looked like Kaufman
Look at
just tried to
Barnett.
clear himself right here.
Yeah.
Kaufman come all the way from the middle, jumps straight down, gets in the 42 of
Hogan.
Barnett. Hogan getting involved, others just trying to miss it. Guys are trying to clear themselves, and they are nowhere even near clear where they need to be.
Johnson. My goodness. Wow. Jeffrey Johnson, J.D. Larson, Luke Smith, James Kaufman. I'm sorry, Shasta. George Jewell involved. Craig Schroeder. Kerry Tribune. Way ahead. He gets the heck away from that. Look at this again. Kaufman into Hogan. Look at these guys. Is that Richards? Oh, my God. Richards got collected. Oh, man. Robert Richards. We just talked to him. The stage 2 winner. Watch this. The 48. Look at this guy. Oh, my goodness. Man, come on. Nowhere to go for the 48, Jacob. Well, it might be okay. It might not be that bad.
Yeah, I mean, he actually might have got out of this one actually a little bit better than some of the others did. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, he got out of this. I mean, a whole lot of them is probably going to be in deep doo-doo, and they're going to be down pit road for quite some time to get some of the damage fixed there. You see George Jewell just trying to miss it. And, I mean, the old saying, I mean, you could there's no sense in beating a horse to death. I mean, the horse is already damn dead at this point. Why keep beating it? We've been talking about it. The drivers have been talking about it. Hell, the owner has been talking about it. I have no idea what some of these guys are thinking. Now, granted, Wesley, I used to race in this series, but some of these, and I've made some stupid moves. I've made some stupid moves. Just ask Taylor Peacock what happened in Kansas my rookie season. Just ask him. He'll tell you. But some of these moves that I'm seeing out here tonight, I'm just sitting here wondering, what are y'all doing? Why are y'all doing this? Why are we getting ourselves in these types of situations?
And you know what's so frustrating? To have 40-plus drivers enter charters, whatever. If you have crappy racing, and I don't want to make anybody at NASRA mad, I'm just saying my opinion, and hopefully it doesn't offend anybody on the board, but I'm just stating fact of what I'm seeing. But if you have a bad show, maybe the word I don't even say is crappy, but if you have a bad show and it's a wreck fest and you're going to make people mad, you're going to lose attendance, you're going to lose your audience eventually. And secondly, you're going to get guys that are going to be frustrated, like a Buzzy Mongold, like Richards giving his thoughts on the subject, and they're not going to want to run anymore. They're going to be like, I don't want to run this series. These guys tear stuff up. I don't feel like I have a chance. And I'm not saying that is what's happening, but if stuff like this continues, I want to call a great race. I want to put out a great race. I know Dean Hopton wants to put out a great product, but when you're going green caution, green caution, green caution, green caution, there were times when we come to Talladega, Jacob, that we dropped the green. The first 2 stages were nose to tail, bumper to bumper, 3-4 wide. It has not been the case tonight. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I might not be able to finish this race with you, Jacob, because of the way these guys have raced each other. They might not be able to finish on time because of the way they've raced each other.
Yeah, you're 100% right. There's a good possibility that we're not even going to get the full distance in on this race. And, it's very unfortunate that we see that. We're coming up on an hour and 30 minutes in the session, and they're showing that they got 2 hours and 10 minutes. So, you do the math on that. You got about 40 minutes left to go. And, if you do the math on that, honestly, Wesley, 30 to 40 minutes, give or take, You're looking at right now, you're coming to 40 to go this time around. Yeah, give or take, you're around 50 seconds a lap. I mean, it's possible. But, I'm like what Robbie and them said. We keep getting caution after caution after caution. There's no way in hell that you're going to get it done under green. It's going to be shortened. And I agree with what you said. I want to call a good race. You want to call a good race. Dean wants to put out a good product. Yes, and I'm sure Brady and Cody, they would love for us to put out a good product, and they want to put out a good product for NASRA, for the sponsors, for everybody else. But when you get some of the moves that is made out here and some of the racing that you're seeing out here, you basically just got to sit back and look at it and go, how the hell do we fix it? And the only way to fix it is just let it self-police itself, because if the boss man's raising hell at them and they ain't changing, I don't know how else you're going to fix it.
We're understanding that there's been more caution laps than there's been. And here we go again. Oh, man, this time Brady the Buck gets caught up in it. So does Dane Hagan and Jonathan Cofield again. I mean, guys, we just went back to green. We didn't even get back to green. Caution's out again.
If I may, wow. I may have a solution here. And, Dean, you can put the cows up if you want to. When you get a chance. I'm gonna, well, I'll bring it up here in a minute. Let's just kind of see what happens right here. Let's just see if there was a stack up or somebody. Yeah, there was just a big stack up with everybody getting aggressive, trying to get in a situation, trying to get close, and everything else. And then, unfortunately, LaBeouf goes around, Hagan goes around. You see Schroeder down on the bottom side. There's Colton Hogan trying to make it through as well. And it causes a caution right here at the start-finish line. But, here's my opinion. And like I said, Dean, you can throw the cows up there. We'll go ahead. We'll flip it up here, and then I'll, play my good little – we got beef. The next wreck they have, don't even throw the damn caution. Okay? Don't even throw the caution and let them wreck and just go. If somebody gets caught up in it that hadn't got caught up in a wreck all night, bad luck for you. I hate it for you, but it would probably stop everything, and everybody would sit there, and then you would probably have some upset drivers at the same time. But at the same time, everybody would sit there and go, okay, we're not playing around anymore. If we get caught up in a wreck, screw it. Or hell, do the 3-lap rule. Have you heard the 3-lap rule before? Run it 3 laps. Run it for 3 laps. Doesn't make a damn if the whole field wrecks within the first 3 laps. You stay green all the way to the end of that 3rd lap, and then if there's a wreck, then you throw the caution. There's ways to try to straighten it out. But that's just ideas. I'm not saying that that's what we need to do. I'm just saying that's what I would do. But Wesley, as I do, as well as I do, we're commentators. We don't make the rules.
And Reeves is a genius.
So I'm just throwing out ideas here.
Brady, let's chat with the boss. Brady, what is your take of the race? I see you're pulling off pit road. How badly damaged is that 24, sir? And man, why are we seeing so many cautions, you feel?
When you just come to these tracks, everybody feels like they can win it. So I don't know. I really don't know what the answer to it is.
Is there going to be maybe some stern talking to after all this is done from the NASRA board, maybe, Brady? I know you're in driver mode, but do you feel like it's something that you and TJ Moore and Cody and Powers at B got to get together on about this?
Man, I don't know. You give them harsh penalties and whatnot, they complain. You lighten up the penalties, and they still complain and race like crap. So it's the answer is them. It's the drivers that put on the show and make it, but they're not putting on a good show tonight for sure.
Jacob, can you tell Brady your solution?
As I said a while ago, I mean, it's just ideas, but it's not. But I mean, it's not my call. Obviously, we're just commentators up here in the booth. But Brady, I said a while ago, that there was other options like, the next wreck, don't even throw the caution. Just say screw it, and if you got caught up in it, but you ain't been caught up in nothing, but it's just your time to get caught up in it, tough luck or whatever, or like, don't throw a caution for like 3 laps or just, something. I mean, I was, throwing up some other ideas, that I've seen other people do. I mean, I know obviously, y'all want to try to run it the straight way, and I understand that, but I just throwing up some ideas. I mean, would that be something that could be considered if it ever got in this situation? Maybe one day to where to say, you know what, screw it. If the whole field wrecks on the first lap, screw it. We're going for 3 laps and then we throw the caution. I mean, is there room for that maybe one day?
Well, iRacing's going to throw it regardless because you got to have cautions on. So, I mean, it's TJ's not physically pressing the button. It's iRacing throwing it right now. I mean, if a truck gets sideways in a 90-degree angle, they're going to throw it. So, it's more of just iRacing. You kind of want to leave it in iRacing's hands. Again, you're just coming up with excuses for the drivers to, do what they want or whatnot, or complain about something else. So, at the end of the day, they just need a race and race cleaner. With the updates and these trucks and the setups change, they don't race like they did a year ago. And I think a lot of people just have that mindset of, what you did a year ago, you can do today. And it just with them evolving the setups and, the track temperature. I mean, you're racing. It's hot in Alabama right now. I mean, I know you're in Georgia, but it's hot in Alabama right now.
It's hot here too. I promise you, it's hot here.
It's a full moon in North Carolina. Just saying. Brady, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Much love to you, bud.
All right, thank you, guys.
Hey, by the way, in closing, I know we're coming to restart. You rescheduled the King of Talladega. Make sure it doesn't conflict with the Iron Bowl time.
Oh, it won't. It won't. I'll make sure.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem. Roll
Brady
Tide.
LaBeouf, everybody. Roll Tide. He said roll Tide. Woo-hoo. Let's get back to green. All right. Hey, listen, we got our way, okay? We're calling the race. Both the broadcasters are avid Alabama fans. Right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Coach
That's all
Hill
good
wants to
stuff.
watch Auburn. So, I mean, back underway, everybody. Listen, you don't mess with the Iron Bowl, okay? There's just there's 3 things you definitely don't mess with or can expect. Death, taxes, and the Iron Bowl for Alabama people, okay? You don't do that.
Well, let's see what we got right here. Everybody might have got straightened out. I think they might have had enough of all the wrecking. And for the most part, single file or double file, I should say, pace file formation. Karen Tribune actually leading them going into the tri-oval with help from Cole Larson. Up on the top side, Aaron Van Rada with Steve Barnett trying to make something happen. Nobody going 3 wide. Wesley Day just may. I ain't gonna, you know what, screw it. I ain't even gonna say it. I was gonna jinx them. I'm not gonna end up jinxing them. But looking good so far.
Straight away, jumping out of line. Willen and Dillon, look at that. Kerry Tribune. He won at Lime Rock Park on the road course last week. And now he leads them on the front. Look at Shane Trotter, by the way. Inside, number 1 truck in this pack behind Brian Chew. And we are 3 wide already again behind the top 5. Single file. Trotter jumps out of line. He'll want to get greedy and try to go to the middle lane. He's got a push with Van Rattle. 35 to go. Here they come to the line with Raw Mesa. You're on board with him. second all-time starter, and they're in the wall. No! Oh my goodness! How in the hell did Raul Mesa get through that? Oh my God!
It's the power of the tank top, Wesley Allen. It is the power of the black tank top with the Serve Pro hat on, with Raul Mesa able to slide right through that and miss it. But we have another caution out of it as well, Wesley Allen. So unfortunate to see that.
Mesa might have just got the oh my moment of the race. Wow. I don't know if it's single file would be the case, guys. I really don't. Wow.
Well, I think all of that happened right there. It was right there around the Raul Mesa. There you see Steve Barnett. Or no, Shane Trotter, excuse me. Shane Trotter getting kind of tagged sideways. Aaron Van Ryder right behind him. Might have been a bump draft gone wrong. You see the two up on the top side right in front of Raul Mesa. Van Ryder might have got into Trotter. Yeah, I mean, he went high. You know, he went low, then he went high. Got him in the right rear, got Trotter. And then Van Ryder tried to come down, and everybody else was below him. There's Steve Barnett as well. And wow, hard impact.
What a hit. Look at Hillbilly, Barnett. Oh, my goodness. Watch it. Wow. Wow, I believe I can fly. Unbelievable. Wow.
Any more air time.
Crash again.
Shane Trotter,
Tyler Goodwin, Dan Hagan, Steve Barnett, and what'd you say? I'm sorry. Go ahead. What'd you say, buddy?
I was just saying any more airtime, he could have touched the sky. I mean, you're talking about, I believe I can fly. Any more airtime, he would have touched the sky. So, I mean, that's how, yeah.
I'm a Rocket fan. I think it's going to be a long, long time until touchdown brings me down again too fine.
I think it's going to be a long, long time.
I'm not so mad they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. That is Wesley singing. That is Wesley singing / doing it regular, regular voice. We're taking a break because they're tired of me singing. Thank you. I'm here all night. We're back in a moment. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime. Fade to black. Welcome back to color. The Blanchard's Towing 250 is the perfect name for this race because it feels like everybody has been on tow trucks tonight. I thought it was funny. There you go. Welcome back. You're caught up. Glad you're caught back up.
We were just talking about the fact that the time is running out. Raw Mesa, where's Raw at? Get. Yeah, where's our buddy? One of the Ramons of NASRA. And Jacob said it's got to be the tank top.
I think it was.
Where's he at? Raw Mesa, can you believe what you just did?
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild for sure.
Look at this. It was like you just get the. I mean, you got the luck. You're so lucky. That's all I can say. What was it like? He's on camera, right? What was it like, Raw? What was it like, man? Is it the power of the tank top? You better quit yawning. The race ain't over.
It's got to be the tank top, man. Yeah, it's got to be the tank top because I've been in the middle of a couple of these wrecks, and for some reason I'm still okay.
Dude, when that happened, what was your response? What was your all hell? What was it? What was you doing in the cockpit when that happened? We didn't have you on camera. We can't go back and rewind it.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty much it, man. And it's such a sucky feeling when you're trying to stay on survival mode and you're surviving all the way through, and just with like 30 laps to go, this happens. It kind of sucks, but I'm glad that we were able to get out of that one.
Jacob.
Buddy, I'm just here, man. Let me ask you this: how many of them damn tank tops do you have? I just gotta ask, because it seems like we see you in a black tank top every single time that we have you on camera.
I'm probably gonna put a number on them from 1 all the way to 10. So you guys can know which one I'm wearing.
He wins the race. He'll wash it like 4 or 5 times a week or whatever, and he'll wear it every damn time. But
Brandon Broadfoot are from Chico, California. I call y'all the Razor Ramones of NASRA. So, Raw, go get it, buddy. Be careful.
Let's go. Thank you, guys.
All right, man. Back other way. I don't think they're going to be able to finish this race. Time is going to run out. You know that song, Time Is On My Side by the Rolling Stones? It ain't tonight.
yeah, I don't think so either, to be honest with you. I mean, this is basically, this right here may end up being in the situation for these guys, Wesley, where you're going to see everybody start making more aggressive moves. Like, they're going to be making more and more and more and more and more. Can I get a little more? Can I get a little more? And eventually the pushes are going to start to get just a little bit harder, a little bit crazier, a little bit dumber to a certain extent. So, everybody knows they're racing against the clock now. They're not racing all the way to the end of the race. Everybody's racing against the clock.
And you heard what Brady said, that, the caution triggers itself. It's not the race director. The race director, TJ Moore, can summon a caution if he has to, but for the most part, he lets iRacing handle. And if you get a truck 45 degrees sideways for just a second, half a second, 1,000th of a second, it will trigger a caution. We've seen that, Jacob. We've seen it.
Yeah, I mean, we have, and I mean, hopefully we don't see any more of them here tonight. But I mean, here's the thing. I mean, hell, they're not scared of it. Everybody's going right back into the 3 wide. Taylor Peacock, a former winner here at Talladega. Where did he come from? Out of absolutely nowhere, taking it all the way up on the top. Lions down on the bottom. And right there is Cole Larson trying to get his, I guess you could say, first points paid win here with the DSR Electric Truck Series. Down the bottom side in the cellar with Chew up in the middle and Peacock up on the top side in 3 and 4.
Mesa on the inside. Wow, watch this now. This is Lions. Look at Lucas Lyons now. for the Bandits in the middle lane. Through a block on the 20, a Larson right in front of the front bow of the Mountain Dew 20. I mean, talk about shutting the door. And how about Brady LaBeouf right there with Brian Chew in the middle lane, and now they start blocking. And they're starting to go inside and outside. And this is what causes crashes. And somehow they hold it together. And Johnson back up now to second and third as they go into turn 3. The top 2 in a tandem, the first 2 rows now pull away.
Man, we just saw Raul Meza literally drop anchor. He said, we saw him right there barely to the right side. He's way back there, that green truck, way back there at the back. He senses that there's going to be another wreck. Woo, baby, Lucas Lyons getting a little loose right there in the middle of the trial, right in front of Larson. Look at this, shades of Brad Keselowski trying to block 3 lanes at one time, not able to do it. Jonathan Cofield out of absolutely nowhere, but he is on a lap. But his teammates with Lucas Lyons could play a factor in the end of this race.
Yeah, Jonathan Cofield is 8 laps down, but you just see how damn good his truck is. Even though he's 8 laps down, he can hang with him. And look at now Brian Chew back to the lead. The Holodaddy, Mr. Restrictor Plate, trying to survive the chaos that is Talladega now with 25 to go when they come to the line here off turn 4.
Brian Chew really trying to hold them all at bay. Lyons tried that little Keselowski move, tried to be the Pied Piper here at Talladega, wasn't able to do it. Brian Chew now, he'll hang it down on the bottom side with Cole Larson and Peyton Johnson lined up right behind him. Up on the top side, you got Lyons, you got LaBeouf, you got Robbie Richards up here smack dab in the middle of this. Third lane starting to form way back there in the back. Looks like to be Kerry Tribune leading that top side. Justin White may be lined right up behind him. And those guys racing with NASRA Esports, this could be a big factor right here for LaBeouf, because if Tribune and others able to slide up here and get up here in the mix of this, LaBeouf may jump right up on the top side. They're right there. LaBeouf can't do it. I figured he might jump up in front of his teammates, try to get a run right there and be able to make it up on that third line.
3 wide, look at Larson, and now Kerry Tribune on the back door of Lyons. He's got a trunk full of the 7. We got a station ID on CRN, the finish, hopefully, with 24 to go.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN. 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
At one time, it was Brian Chew, single file on the bottom of the racetrack. Now it's Lyons up on the outside lane. 3 wide is his outside lane push with Tribune, and White will carry him to the lead as he drops to the bottom into turn number 1.
Swapping 3 lanes all the way from the top down to the cellar. Lucas Lyons, double L. Baldy takes it all the way to the front. Right in front of the Holodaddy, Brian Chew, but it's not over yet. Cole Larson, right smack dab in the middle with Brady LaBeouf lined up behind him. Lyons jumps up, pulls the block. Chew down on the bottom side. Peyton Johnson behind him. Tribune trying to get the third lane going. This is what we've been waiting on, Wesley Allen.
Here they come. Working now down off the back stretch to 3 and 4. They are starting to now click laps perfectly. Here we come now down to the inside. A push there. It's Brady LaBeouf right in the middle, trying to give a push to Larson. Oh boy, the 20. Keep an eye on him. Lyons on the bottom now. Lyons has now got Kerry Tribune up on the outside. To meet the sandwich is the Mountain Dew. The Brady LaBeouf. Look at Peacock. They're all right there, right in the middle of all this going on the dogfight to the backstretch.
I mean, everybody literally looking like, you called it a dogfight. Shades of Top Gun is what these guys are doing at well over 185 miles an hour, driving it straight into turn 3. Lucas Lyons down on the bottom side. Larson up on the top side. Everybody trying to get you help. It's basically at this point, it ain't about teammates anymore. Your friends, Wesley, you said it before, your friends is where you find them. Taylor Peacock trying to make something happen. 4 wide. Tribute sticks it on the top side with Johnson on LaBeouf to his inside. They doorbang going into turn 1. LaBeouf leads him in the middle, and Kerry Tribute gets turned in turn 1, but they save it.
No, they're not. They're still losing it. Somehow they hold it together. Kerry Tribune, and we got more crashing. They're still in the wall. And there's the caution. Remember, we talked about the fact that iRacing will trigger the yellows. J.D. Larson, Justin White, Raul Meza. Some of the trucks involved. Caution out. As we also are closing in on the Premier Racing setups. 20 to go. Caution flag, number 13. Here's a replay. Whoa, it happened up in the front. Was that Peacock in the Kerry Tribune? It looked like it was. Watch this again. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, obviously 1 is easy to do. 2 gets a little bit iffy. 3's a crowd, and 4, oh, hell no. But usually it works out at Talladega. It just didn't work out in that particular instance.
No.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they just got a little bit tight. You see Peacock kind of maybe did he make contact? Yeah, him, LaBeouf. I mean, you see him 4 wide. Johnson down there on the bottom side. Peacock was trying to come up, and you don't know how tight you are on somebody's door. He didn't know how tight he was right there with LaBeouf. I mean, that's a tight spot right there that LaBeouf and Kerry Tribune kind of put Peacock in right there. I mean, Peacock did all he could just to stick it right there in the middle. It was either lift or just hold it there. Somebody was going to wreck one way or another. Bad part about it was Kerry Tribune, and not only him, but Justin White and Adam Newton get the beneficiaries. J.D. Larson also spins as well, which triggers the caution.
By the way, we're under 20 laps to go. Another look at the replay of it again, but look at, wow, Taylor Peacock in the Tribune. There's J.D. Larson. Justin White got a piece of it. Craig Schroeder on the binders. He saved it. I think I said Raul Meza got a piece of it, but I think he got lucky again. This guy in the tank top in the tank top shirt got 9 lives like a cat. So we're under 20 to go, and there is like under 12 minutes left in sim time. Jacob, I don't see how they can finish this race on the laps distance. I really don't, man. I just don't. I don't see it.
I mean, Wesley,
there ain't no way they can run 20 laps in 12 minutes. It just ain't going to happen.
No, they can't do it on a 2.66 mile trial oval. And, as bad as I got to say it, Wesley Outland, I mean, real quick, while we got the opportunity, thank you to Premier Racing Setups. Obviously, if you need one, you know where to go, premierracingsetups.com. Enter the code of NASRA, get you 15% off your entire order. But, had to make sure we plug the sponsor on that one, folks. If you want the setups at NASRA races, go check them out, premierracingsetups.com. But back to what I was saying, whose fault is this? Whose fault is it that we're not going to get it the full distance? It's the drivers. It's exactly who it is. It's the drivers, and it's not everybody. I will say that, but this is what I always learned when I played sports at high school. And I know this might be the bad way to look at it, but you win as a team and you falter as a team. Well, these guys out here racing together, to a certain extent, they're all a team. They're all part of the DSR Electric Truck Series. So there's going to be a lot of hateful messages sent back and forth, and some of them will probably be in the driver chat here on Discord. And to be honest with you, I may get a good chuckle out of it because I may be sitting up reading some of them tonight or tomorrow sometime. But
Dean Hopton,
drivers.
Dean Hopton, get your vocals ready, my friend. You and Jacob Reeves have got to carry this thing for the rest of the way. I am sorry I stayed as long as I could. I've got to leave. I can't wait to hear how this turns out. Can't wait to hear who wins. And Dean, I'll see your tail in the AM, in the PM for you, and the AM for me, for eNASCAR Australia, buddy. Guys, Jacob and Dean, carry y'all the rest of the way. Y'all take care. I'll see you next week.
All righty, we'll see you, Wesley Allen. Thank you very much, buddy. And folks, if you just joined us, yeah, you're not around for the finish of it. I mean, we still got about 20 laps to go right here, Dean. And it's been a wild one. It's been one of those races that I haven't. I'll be honest with you. This is one of those races that neither one of us thought we was going to end up seeing here tonight.
Yeah, you're right, Jacob. It's sometimes you get some fantastic races, and sometimes you just get it's a little bit of a caution fest, which it has been. You got to think about it right now. 13 cautions, nearly 40 laps that we've had under caution racing, and I think I brought this up earlier behind the mic there, Jacob. But you got to remember, our stage 1 was 20 laps, so we've done more caution laps essentially than we have had stage laps. No doubt for that. But we had some good racing just for a little bit, which is going to be interesting. But unfortunately, as mentioned, we are on a time. It's on a time schedule for the iRacing server that we have in this session. So currently at the moment, it's been running for 2 hours and 1 minute. Let's say 2 hours and 2 minutes now. And it's going to end at 2 hours and 10 minutes. So we're essentially really going to have about 8 minutes of racing. So if we get that lap count, it's going to be who crosses that line in 8 minutes time, Jacob. We'll win the race.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, Dean, as bad as I gotta say it, I mean, granted, we're gonna get 8 minutes of racing right here out of this, but you never know. I mean, honestly, the first 2 hours of this race could have been, what we've saw, just caution after caution after caution after caution after caution. These next 8 minutes right here, these might be the best damn 8 minutes you see all season long. You have no idea. I mean, because obviously the future, it's not written. Thank you very much to Dr. Emmett Brown. But we'll see how this plays out right here. Thank you, Dean. Thank you. I'll be here all week, as Wesley would say. But here we go. Grace Scott is right. Here we go. Lucas Lyons, Brian Chew, Peyton Johnson, Robbie Richards, and Brady LaBeouf. All of these guys up big numbers. Besides Peyton Johnson, he's only up 7 spots. The rest of them, hell, they're up more than 15 spots from where they started. Green flag back in the air. The 8-minute countdown, now 7 minutes, if you will. The 7-minute race is underway with Lucas Lyons on the bottom, Brian Chew up on the top side. Here we go. Peyton Johnson trying to make something happen. Robbie Richards, Brady LaBeouf, all of them working their way off of turn 2, Dean.
A lot of these drivers are involved in earlier incidents, of course, have fought their way back up to the field here. We do have a little bit of alternative strategy on the pit stops too, Jacob. But lap 58, 54, and of course with all those cautions, you can just throw any of those strategies out. It's just go for gold currently at the moment. You've just got to get this positioning up. I'm sure the drivers are going to be aware time and not laps. And we have another caution. No, we don't. Actually, somebody was blinking. My apologies. I told timing power Peyton.
Yeah, Peyton Johnson down on the bottom side would love to take hold of this bad boy, get it done. Lucas Lyons up on the top side as they work their way to the line. Folks, don't even worry about the laps that's up there on the counter. Don't even worry about them. We're racing against the clock here tonight at Talladega. Lucas Lyons top side with help from Brian Chew. Brady LaBeouf down on the bottom side, helping out Peyton Johnson in the 15. They're off turn 2 once again.
There they go. Are they going to start seeing that 3-wide action that we saw earlier? Is it a little too soon there, Jacob? But somebody's going to have to get moving on that top side, and we are moving into the infield. And there's another big one there, Jacob. This could get close to ending this race. It's carrying.
It very much could. It very much could. That could be possibly the end of it, depending on how the caution laps work out, depending on how long it will take. There you see Lucas Lyons, or excuse me, not Lucas Lyons, but Kerry Tribune in the 7 getting involved in another one here tonight. Let's see what happens. Kermit the Frog, 27 right there in front of him. Luke Smith, I should say. A little bit of a stack up. Aaron Van Ryder right there. Oh, wow. This was up top from them. Wow.
Was it? Robbie Richards?
Robbie Richards.
Yeah.
Yes. Like Tyler Goodwin right there in the mix of it as well. You see Adam Newton, the Bulldog. Watch it one more time. And let's
48,
see kind of
and-
what is up.
Ooh.
There's Goodwin right there.
11.
Goodwin kind of gets him in the left rear, the stack up.
Yep.
Goodwin took a shot, went there. Richards ends up getting into Goodwin, or Goodwin gets into Richards, sends him around. 971 of Nate Maurer. Haven't talked about him all night long. Bad part about it, when we talk about him, he gets caught up in an accident. And once again, another pile up. I would love to see the damage repair bill, the body repair bill for some of these trucks here tonight, because I'm telling you, it would be upwards in the millions, if not tens of millions of dollars. Just how much sheet metal and how much bodies that they've tore up here. I mean, even though it's virtually, but if this was a real race, there ain't no telling. I mean, hell, all these trucks would beat all to hell.
Yeah, they at some point too. They, I don't know if you can do it in NASCAR, but I know, like, if there was that many wrecks in Formula One, they'd probably red flag it for a while. They have to get rid of all the carbon fiber bits off the track first. But yeah, there'd be a lot of stoppage, and then at some. Well, they also have time limits as well too on races, no doubt. So they'd end up calling it after a certain lap. That would be decided by race control. This one, of course, we are going to go. Adam Newton goes in. Nate Maurer goes in. Some of those drivers are involved in getting some damage fixed. Don't think fuel's going to be a problem at this point, Jacob, because, and tyres, you said, don't really worry too much about it. They haven't had a chance to burn them. We are now getting close to 4 minutes left on the race clock. We've got to get going. That's probably going to be a 2-lap, or if not 1-lap sprint. Why would you pit 2 right now, Jacob, unless you've got too much damage to repair? You've got no time to come back through the field.
Well, I mean, if you are pitting at this particular point, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, maybe it's gas, maybe it's you just want to try to stay behind everybody if there was a wreck. Any way, shape, fashion, form, try to sneak through it, especially if it does go cream, white, checkered, and then, you're on the white flag lap and you're able to drive right by everybody. So, I mean, there's that option as well. But, most of these guys that's down pit road, I think most of them is down there just trying to get the damage fixed. If you're up there, the top 10, top 15, I mean, what's the point? Why would you pit unless you needed gas or unless you did have some damage that you would need to get fixed? So, yeah, I mean, that would be the only other option, is to just be back there at the back. And if they wreck, which odds are, they take the white flag, odds are they're going to wreck again. I mean, I'm just throwing out the odds, at least from what I'm thinking.
That time to wreck again, Jacob. But yeah, possibly.
Well,
I mean, one person, Chris Blanchard, he'd be a bit with the Blanchard's Towing and Recovery Services. Very, very busy. He'd be loving if this was real life. He'd just be like, hey, give me all the business you possibly can here this evening. And of course, we thank him for sponsoring a lot of the NASRA and this particular race too, for the Blanchard's Towing 250. Not probably the ultimate race you'd like to sponsor, but if you need cars towed, mate, go talk to Chris Blanchard.
Well, I mean, I get you. Well, I don't know. Actually, I think this is damn good business for him, to be honest with you. If you think about it, Dean, because, your Blanchard's Towing, there's been a lot of wrecks tonight. A lot of trucks has got tore up and everything. I mean, towing works out pretty good right here, but looks like, from what I'm seeing, they're still running around in the single file right here.
And we got,
I don't know.
We got about 1 minute left. We're at 2:08:46. I can't show that in the timing tower, sorry, because it's not something that is usually scheduled time races. When we usually lap races. But it's showing now, Jacob, 1 minute to go until this session will end, I believe.
So this may be your green, white, checkered finish right here. I got a feeling this is exactly what it is. So, a very good possibility it's going to be a green, white, checkered finish. And folks, I mean, pretty much this is different, obviously, because how the NASRA rules would be, if we had the allotted amount of time, you would take the green, obviously, and then you would race all the way to the white. If there was a caution, you'd re-rack them, restack them, and do it again. But in this instance, we don't get that option. So if the caution comes out before they get back to the white flag, it's over. the race is absolutely over because the race timer is fixing to literally hit right on the money. Okay, but if they get back to the white, they could wreck like hell like they've done all night. First one back ends up getting a win, and if he hadn't already won, will lock himself in to the DSR Electric Truck Series playoffs. Here we go. Doubling up for the restart. Peyton Johnson, Lucas Lyons, Brian Chew, Brady LaBeouf, and Colton Hogan, the top 5 with Andrew Harris, the top 6. Dean, do you think they're actually going to be able to make it back to the white flag?
I don't know, because it just depends. Sometimes some sessions just go allow to finish a lap. Sometimes they just end it. So I'm hoping we can get at least.
No, I'm talking about. Do you think that they're going to wreck again? That's what I'm getting at.
Well, there's a good possibility there, Jacob. I mean, considering how many cautions we've had this evening, yes, but we're going green right now.
All righty, well, let's see what happens. Here we go. Final restart of the evening. Peyton Johnson, Lucas Lyons, Brian Chew, Brady LaBeouf lining up. A little bit of door banging, 1 and 2. Johnson on the inside with the advantage. Boy, Harris up there trying to make something happen as well, but Lucas Lyons trying to get LaBeouf to give him the shove off of turn 2.
Let's have time to get moving. Exactly which they are. The third line should be forming, but you need to push the Superspeedway, remember. Falling in line, they can't quite get bunched up close enough because you're getting at full speed, which they are now, Jacob. Here we go, 3 wide action.
3 wide coming through 3 and 4. Peyton Johnson still with the lead. Brian Chew down on the bottom side, thinks different, jumps up top. They're wrecking behind them. Brian Chew coming off of turn number 4. This could be the race for the win. Not 100%, I think. It is. This is it. And Peyton Johnson comes to the line. He gets the win. Colton Hogan finishes second. Mark Morton gets third. Brian Chew, Matt Cherry, the top 5. So it was a white checkered, not a green-white checkered. So it was a 1-lap dash to decide it. Here tonight for the Blanchards towing 250 at Talladega. Peyton Johnson gets the win.
Yeah, we do have to. I'm going to show the white flag now, but we don't have the white flag. But of course, that was the last lap there of the Darren's Detail and Shine. So we're going to get you in there for the fantastic sponsor. Peyton Johnson, of course, gets that race win, and finally, a lot of drivers would say, and well, you've got to be in it to win it, my friend. And of course, yeah, Colton Hogan and Mark Morton as well in position, just right there at the right place at the right time. That's all you needed to do.
Absolutely. I mean, you take it any way that you can get it in the 15 of Peyton Johnson, working his way through the trial over here at the virtual Talladega Superspeedway. Going to work his way down here at the start-finish line and go ahead and burn it down. There you see the donuts. Maybe not, but he slides it to a stop. I'm sure he'll get it straightened out one way or another and get him some burnouts, get him something going on, obviously. Peyton Johnson, a former Blanchard's Towing Xfinity Series winner. Yeah, go ahead, crash the truck. Hell with it. Race is over with. You ain't got to worry about it now. Peyton Johnson looks like he's getting ready to do a little something, and he thinks different of it. He just parks it. He's ready to get out of here just like everybody else is. Well, let's see the race results. We'll run through these very, very quickly here this evening. For the Blanchard's Towing 250 at Talladega. Peyton Johnson, Colton Hogan, Mark Morton, the top 3. We'll talk to those drivers here in just a little bit. Brian Chew finishes 4th. Well, Matt Cherry finished in 5th. Stephen Thomas, ironically enough, finished exactly where he started in 6th. Brady LaBeouf up 24 places to match his truck number, finishing in 7th. Joey Stiers finishing in 8th. Aaron Van Bratten will finish 9th. And John Peterson will round out the top 10. Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith, up absolutely no spots where he started. Started in 11th, that's where he'll finish. Cody Knott finishes 12th. Raul Meza gets 13th. Adam Newton 14th. J.D. Larson will finish 15th with Nate Maurer 16th. Ryan Delavu will finish 17th. Taylor Peacock 18th. Andrew Harris will get 19th. Kerry Chabu rounds out the top 20. Lucas Lyons, Robbie Richards, Craig Schroeder, Jeffrey Johnson Jr., Timmy Hammond, the top 25. Dade Hagan, Tyler Goodwin, James Kaufman, Roger Diebold, Cole Larson, the top 30 with Jonathan Cofield, Justin White, Steve Barnett, Shane Trotter, Shane Scott, George Jewell, Joshua Suss, Jason Morales, Buzzy Mongold, Matt Dula, the top 40, with Phil Pappas and Chad Ross, the 42 drivers to race it here tonight. TJ Moore was your race director here this evening, folks. Whew! Let's write up these podium finishers. We'll have a little talk with them, give us our final thoughts on a good one here tonight at Talladega. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hey, hang on a minute. Let's check this out. See the finish right here real quick if we can, Dean. There's Shoe up top. See what happens. Johnson on the bottom. Hogan there. All hell breaks loose. We got spinners. We got chaos. We got trucks wrecking. We got them hitting the damn wall. And in the end, the 15 gets it done, makes it all the way to the line, and wins it here at Talladega. We're back in a moment with your podium finishers.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
And first, we're back here at Talladega. Florida Cabinet Distributors at Victory Lane. Obviously, with the 15 of Peyton Johnson up 9 spots before he started. Peyton, congratulations on the win. Maybe not the way that you wanted to get the win, obviously. I'm sure you would love to get the full distance in, but tell us about your race, sir.
Yeah, I mean, got a great push there from Colton in the end. I knew that True would probably try to take the outside, and I just waited for the run to come back to the bottom and gave me a great push to get us across the line. What a crazy race. The time issue made it even more nuts. Just thank you guys for sticking it out with us.
Absolutely, Peyton. I'll ask you 2 questions. I mean, hell, because the race winner does deserve the 2 questions on this one. But, does this change? I know it's not going to change because, it's not going to change how you're going to race throughout the season. But what do you think was the main factor here tonight as to why we had so many cautions, and how would you fix it?
Honestly, blow up this track or don't run us at super speedways anywhere. I don't know. That was just something I've never seen before. But, I got caught up in one of them, had a couple minutes damage, went a lap down, and just clawed it back.
Ricky, another one, because I hear the hiccups going on. Ricky, another one, Peyton. Just kidding. Anyway,
it's actually from Zen, not from it's not from beer. It's from Zen this time.
The tobacco?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I wouldn't. I don't need that kind of stuff. Anyway, Peyton, buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate the time. Before we let you go, thank your sponsors and these shout-outs.
Yeah, thank you to the league. Thank you to you guys. Thank you to Papa Julio's, Outlier Speed Co. Good league. Just a bad showing tonight, but we'll fix it next week.
He's got the sombrero skeleton on the hood of it. He takes it all the way to Florida Cabinet Distributors Victory Lane. Peyton Johnson with it. There it is. Papa Julio's. Damn, he's got the knives. He's got the forks. He's got the whole 9 yards with a cigar in the mouth. How about that one right there?
Rapido.
You should see his margaritas.
Are they good?
Wow, they're phenomenal.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
You guys have a good night.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. You too, buddy. Congratulations to Peyton Johnson. Gets the win. PJ in the house. We'll go to our second place finisher, which is Colton Hogan, up 10 spots from where he started. Colton, buddy, congratulations on the second place finish. Tell us about it.
Hey, thanks, man. Just kept fighting. I mean, we got turned there kind of, I don't know, and then the 20s there by Lucas. Just going hard at the front, and I don't know, maybe a little too hard at the beginning, I'd say, but just kind of, I don't know, kept fighting, man. We got caught up in a couple, and just came late race. We made a good decision. Taylor or Peacock and Harris, we decided to stay out and just kind of fight play the time instead of the laps on fuel, and that was the kicker. I mean, that's what did it. We stayed out there and just figured we wouldn't make it with kind of how the night was going. So I'm elated with the second there. Just kept fighting, and yeah, you know, I got a good run there at the end and just squared up with Peyton and gave him a shot. Here we are.
Daytona winner. Pretty good at these super speedways. Got the win at the season opener. Comes home with a second here tonight at Talladega. Colton, buddy, appreciate your time. Obviously, congratulations on the second place finish. And before we let you go, thank your sponsors and any shout outs.
Hey, first of all, thanks to you guys. I know this makes for a pretty long night. I'm sure it drags on. But just Hogan Farms, Hogan Enterprises, Harris and Peacock tonight, they were huge. I mean, they were in the position there to end up just as good as I was, maybe even win it, and they got caught up. But everybody at Chrome up front, yeah, everybody in the league that, you know, does the work week in, week out. So thanks, guys. Have a good week.
Colton Hogan, buddy, appreciate your time. Congratulations on the second place finish. We'll see you next week. That was Colton Hogan. Comes home second. We'll go to third place finisher in the 8, up 13 spots from where he started. Mark Morton, M&M, coming home with the third here tonight. Mark, buddy, congratulations on third place finish. Tell us about it.
It was definitely a crap fest. But I mean, my race was it was up and down. I'd get to the front, rag, fix it, get to the front, rag, fix it, get to the front, rag, fix it, and then thankfully I was able to stay up to the front and play the time game just like Colton did, and able to come away P3.
Absolutely, buddy. Obviously, congratulations on the podium finish. Trying to cut them a little bit short because I got to go to work in the morning. But Mark, buddy, appreciate your time. Congratulations on third place finish. As always, thank your sponsors and any shout outs, bud.
Just like Peyton and Colton, I want to thank you guys as well for taking time out of your evenings to broadcast. It's 11:30 over there, brother. So I know you're fighting them Z's right now. Definitely want to give a shout out to my buddy David Callahan for making this amazing paint scheme. Everybody in the league and my teammates Cody and all them. There's a whole bunch of them. So I just kind of I'll just say the whole entire Dragon racing team. Yep, that's it.
Mark Morton coming home with the podium here tonight. He'll take it all day long at Talladega. Mark, buddy, appreciate your time. Congratulations on the podium finish. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate it, guys. You guys have a wonderful night.
You too, Mark. And that was Mark Morton comes home with the podium here tonight. Dane.
Ooh,
I don't even know where to begin on this one, buddy. I really don't. But your final take at Talladega here tonight.
It's as said. You get some of those. You get one of those races every once in a while. This doesn't reflect the overall racing in the DSR Electric Series. We, as you know, Jacob, you've been with this family for a long time now, and we, every once in a while you get one of those races where it just doesn't work out, and it did like that. But it's also opportunity once again for some other drivers to, as like Mark Morton and stuff like that said, I didn't expect to even be after all the earlier damage and stuff like that. But it happens, you've got to be in it once again to win it, or at least score yourself some bag of good points there for the playoffs and so forth, or get into playoffs like Peyton. But hopefully this will be the one that's out of there, right? And we have some fantastic racing to come up, as you can see, New Hampshire, Homestead, Rockingham, Martinsville. So just scratch that one off as just one of those races that could be a lot better. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I mean, for Talladega, it always is one of the races that I know you look forward to. I look forward to. Wesley Outland looks forward to. Everybody looks forward to. It just wasn't the showing that we expected here tonight. And I'm sure, like I said, you know, I could probably go up here and I could look at the general chat. It's already blowing up as it is. So the general chat's probably already blowing up with all the drivers probably sharing their opinion on the race. Hopefully, it wasn't that bad for the fans out there tonight, so hopefully each and every one of you loved it. If you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe to the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Keep up with us as Wednesday night, the NASRA Cup Series is going to be coming back. Obviously, getting ready to pop off. I believe y'all are at Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Dean? Y'all are going to be at Phoenix? No, sir. Y'all going to be at Kansas. In the Next Gen Series, y'all going to be at Kansas. And a little spoiler alert for you on that one, Dean. I will be joining y'all on Wednesday night for the Kansas Next Gen race. So got with Justin White on that one. I wasn't going to say nothing. I was just going to pop in and be like, surprise. But I figured, you know what, we've had enough surprises here for one evening. We'll just go ahead. We'll just pop that one out there for you. But everybody tune in to that one, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Live and only on the NASRA 360 Racing Network for the NASRA Cup Series for season number 2. But Talladega, I love this place. The race tonight, it just wasn't there, folks. There's too many cautions. It is what it is. But don't take nothing away from Peyton Johnson. I mean, he was there. He was in position when it mattered most to get the win. And a win's a win in this league. And I've talked about it before. Winning these races, they ain't easy. They are not easy at all. So congratulations to Peyton Johnson, Florida Cabinet Distributors, Victory Lane, and we'll see what happens when we go to New Hampshire next week. But, folks, that's going to do it for this broadcast. I want to thank all the great sponsors in no particular order. Blanchard's Towing for the title sponsorship of the race, Poets Popper, Serve Pro, Murph's Magical Creations, Premier Racing Setups, Concerns of Police Survivors, TLC, Starbase 1552 Comics, and cannot forget about DSR Electric for everything that they do with Dan Gobble for the Monday night series. Also, if I didn't give a shout out to them, shout out to Cops, Concerns of Police Survivors for everything that they do. Shout out to the drivers for always putting on a show, even though it was a little bit of a caution fest, and the fans for sticking it out with us here on a Monday night here at Virtual Talladega, and Brady LaBeouf and Cody Knott for allowing us to be ourselves and enjoy some time with you, the fans. For this brilliant Dean Hopton Bengals, and also for Wesley Outland, I'm the Redneck Announcer, Jake Reeves. Said as I always say, be safe, be kind, be fast. Magic Mile is up next, going short track racing. Might see some more wrecks, might see some interesting stuff way up north in New Hampshire. We'll see you next Monday night, live here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network with the DSR Electric Truck Series at New Hampshire. We'll see you there, folks.